So very dark man shades Iyabojo and calls her a skit maker. That's like from the initials. Why he shades Nkechi Blessing for her makeup. Right? So when now he came out to say oh no, see if one of us stayed with Iyabojo, right, calling her that no, there was this video that she posted of her saying, "Oh, my rain is falling, and we actually just need to go to the after party instead of going to the main event," right? So him just came out, and somehow I feel like he was probably trying to make sure that him too is also being spoken about, and thank God we are talking about him. No, honestly,
to be very honest,
Okay.
Very dark man, count your days.
Oh wow.
But I'm gonna let you say what you have to say on that, and I'm gonna come in and add my own cup of tea.
Okay. If there's a topic I try to avoid is the very dark man topic. Like
Why?
Controversial.
No. I for some weird reason, I think the Nigerian ecosystem, Nigerian entertainment system.
As I will make I tell now wait.
I think the Nigerian ecosystem, Nigerian entertainment industry needs a voice, or the system needs a voice like very dark man.
No.
Yes, let's be honest. I think we need someone who's fearless enough to call people out, but then you know how power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yeah. I think that's what it is. If you give, I'm about to say, if you give a backing dog too much attention, it continues backing. Not say very dark man, it's a backing dog.
He is,
but then if you give a backing dog attention, it continues backing.
He is a backing dog.
So if you try as much as possible to avoid it, then after a while it just fizzles out, and everybody, if you, like they say, Igbo people will say the private part of an old man is not a plaything for a crying child. But if you stand in front of it naked for too long, the child wants to find out what is it. Can I juggle with it or play with it?
Definitely.
And that's what's happening. Everyone who's standing in front of very dark man and giving him attention, don't worry, he's going to play with you very soon. And he has been doing that.
And I think that's
people who have been very quiet for a very long period of time are now collecting, because why? You just refuse to just scroll along and just move on.
But either way, sometimes I feel like this man just talks aimlessly.
I don't think he talks aimlessly.
I feel like he talks aimlessly sometimes. I mean,
Let's
like he
hear it,
says,
man.
honestly, like he just says the most, like sometimes, like, do you honestly think before you come out and you say these things? And he's also so hypocritical, and he also contradicts himself quite often. So to me, it's like, I mean, like if you want to come out and like call people out on like their BS, like you yourself be clear of your own BS.
I don't think. See, there are some people who are very shameless, and sadly, he's one of them. So the truth is this: I think on that video with Iyabojo, you made a mistake. You called the person out in error, and this person brings out proof to show you, man, I was invited to the party, all the kiddas of the party. I was invited. What an honorable person would do is come out and say, "Oh, I mixed it up. I got that information all wrong," and then but. Because he is who he is, and he tries on the attention that works around him, he would double down. And what he did was segue from what he got wrong into calling out other people who were actually trying to defend, like Paulo was trying to defend his girlfriend.
No, just wait, sorry. But the funny part about it is that like he's literally dragging someone for like not being invited, while him himself. Was he also invited?
He was.
No. Was he invited to the main event? Let's be clear. Did he have an invite to the main event? No. From 5 p.m. was when he was told to come.
Yeah, but
not
he
from
wasn't
10
the main
a.m.
event.
No. The main event starts from 10 a.m. Iyabo had her own invitation from 10 a.m. Not very dark, man. So like you're being hypocritical and like you're calling out someone else when you yourself you're also there in the same boat.
However, the channel of
I'm
invitation.
So sorry. I just don't like that man.
I think, however, the channel of invitation was. It shouldn't be something anyone should be. How do you go to a wedding and you're a wedding police?
Why are you talking about it though? To be very honest, like I said, he's problem on its own.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how Shehu came out to also address Iyabojo, right? Iyabojo first of all came out, she came out. I think she was a bit pissed and all of that. So she was like, you know what? Let's talk about this thing all straight. And she first of all came with the fact that Shehu, according to her, Shehu Kuti is the one making this whole thing a bit like. He's the one aiding, what's his name now?
Very dark man.
VDM. That's very dark man. Sorry, VDM. Okay. So she was like, the reason why he's acting like this, the reason why he is coming out and talking to anybody anyhow, the way he pleases him. I mean, he came out to talk about Obi Kubana. When Obi Kubana said he needs to slow down, he should not insult Iyabo Ojo.
Elders.
Yeah, God bless you. He
But
went for
elders-
that one and
elders,
said, see elders that came here and be selling bitters to the same, you know. So he has just been going down for everybody. And let's not even exempt the fact that Blessing CEO is on that one's neck. So Blessing CEO has been using this guy to catch crews.
See, I think, very dark man thrives on attention, and if you give him attention, he would segue from anywhere to anywhere because there's no particular direction to whatever he's trying to do. He started with all beauty products and was trying to call them out, which was a lovely thing. We're like,
because they're thinking he's an artist,
go dark man, and then
until he came with
and then
his problems.
he moved into some other people,
Upon
started calling out
problems.
Blessing CEO and the rest of them.
Okay.
Which I think some people should be called out to. So
People
very
like
dark man
what?
on that one. I agree with you, but in all honesty, I hate activists and activism. So Sheon Kuti, I'm not also a fan.
Okay.
So people who tend to talk a lot get to a point where they start talking rubbish.
Yeah, heavy rubbish.
Like it's a
Rubbish.
tendency.
Okay.
If you don't articulate and you don't have a particular direction to whatever you want to say or
you
spin,
don't even know what
if
you're
you just
saying.
keep you start yarning rubbish, like
Just
they say in local parlance, you go yarn
contradicting
okpata. so it gets to a point where they tend to do that, and instead of you to be honorable enough to say, oh, okay, man, I got this information all mixed up or all wrong, let me say, oh, I'm sorry for this, but this is what I still am on. But they won't do that because they always strive on doubling down, and doubling down brings attention, and that attention is why we are talking about them here.
Bro,
Right. Because even Shehu came out in one of the videos I saw. Shehu came out to say, I've been telling very dark man to join politics. I've been telling him to talk about our politicians.
you know what?
I've been telling him to talk about our politicians.
It started with Shehu Kuti. He was always on, I call him Instagram live activist.
Oh, wow.
So he does that a lot. And then now we have very dark man. Give it another year.
There'll be another person.
It will be a rave. Like everyone wants to, because the truth is this, it's giving attention. Blogs are posting about you. People are talking about you. We are on this show now, Gossip Gala, talking about them.
So let's quickly touch on the fact that he was arrested and was later granted bail. Now, let me read a tweet. A tweet from Adeyanju DJ said, our client, Very Dark Man, has been arrested by the police on instruction of CP Igwe for exposing someone who allegedly duped a Nigerian abroad. Instead of the police to arrest the alleged the person, that means the person that don't dupe another person, right? They arrested Very Dark Man on the allegation of defamation.
See,
what do you guys think of
anybody can arrest anybody. Let's put it out there. Anybody can arrest anybody on any. Like, you can smile to me in a very funny way. I'll be like, I don't like the way you're smiling to me
I swear
right
to
now.
God.
And I'll call the police
I've not heard that before.
to come and check you out. So anybody can arrest anybody, but detaining the person for too long is the problem.
Yeah, sure.
So if you take anybody to the police station, there's this. Do you have a lawyer present, or the state provides you with one? I don't know if they do it in Nigeria, but it's very popular in American films.
Yeah.
And so they provide you.
No, they do,
Of course they do. They provide you with a lawyer, then you state your case. If it's a bailable offense, you are let go almost immediately. Like what happened to defamation is a suit at best.
Yeah.
So it was a bailable offense, and defamation, I have proof, I don't have proof. You state it through your lawyers and everything. You pay whatever, although they say bail is free. You pay whatever,
even though we know it's not.
and then you can go back home. I think that's what happened with him. So him coming out to say, they instead of them arresting the person that was, anybody can arrest anybody. The point is, don't overkeep people in detention when they shouldn't be staying for that long. That's it.
What do you think, babe?
I
feel like you're done. Oh my God. So I have the next one. I have next one where he said, I am in too deep that I can't abandon my fight for the people. I can't stop, and sadly they will keep arresting me.
Yeah, is it high now?
Which people? What, bro?
Which people?
Bro, check yourself.
But that's the high.
But,
that's the high you get from things like this. You won't want to stop now. You expect him to stop?
But do you actually agree that he's fighting for people?
No,
yes,
sometimes.
You got 1 million naira back from the Instagram influencer Ashmushi for someone.
Guys,
that's a good fight.
Sometimes you have to look at the good and then the bad.
Yeah,
and
as
then
if
if the bad
they balance out.
outweighs the good, then
The rest,
he's
bro.
very bad. He's very bad man.
No.
Bad man.
He said
Oh
according
my
to him,
God.
he said, I have loads of DM about people who want me to help them get stuff.
No
Man,
one
I
Yes,
can't
yes,
stop
I've-
now.
I've heard him.
So please, let him by all means. If you can get like the 1 million naira I got back from Ashmushi and then other like the skincare, this if you can still do those by the side, we'll just have to turn a blind eye on when
on the one he has faults in, right? Okay, so next one here. Shehu Kuti came again and said, I have said this before. If he has defamed your character, sue him. Now this was him speaking to Iyabo Ojo. Yeah. So you know Iyabo Ojo came and was actually telling, like I said earlier, he was telling what's his name now?
Shehu
Kuti that see the reason why this VDM is doing all of these things he's
because of
doing
you.
is because of you. So he has insulted according to I actually watched that video. That video was a long one. Queen Mother. You know that's what everybody call her on Instagram. She came out, she was talking and she's like, with all of these things that are going on, this boy is not just insulting me. No, so she now explained to all of us this one I cannot call it in
Online quarrel.
I cannot call it. Okay, so she was saying a whole lot, to be honest, right? But what do you guys think? To be right from the initials, I feel like there was no need for her to have actually even put her mouth on this matter. She would have just let it slide.
See, I think one of the things Very Dark Man is learning very well is I think when he started it was just exuberance and enthusiasm. He was just going out, he will call your name and this thing. Now he's beginning to tactically use language like allegedly, like tell his story without actually calling the person, but whoever the story is about would know it's you. So he's finding a way around it so that he won't be going in and out of panty. Okay, no, it's not panty, kuje every now and again because in Abuja. So he won't be going in and out of that every now and again. And he's been doing that in a very nice way. I give him props for that. Whoever his advisors are, or whoever his team of lawyers are, they've been trying to help him. Okay, this is how you can skirt the law like that. And he's been doing well. But in truth, Iyabo Ojo, madam, you are a veteran. This is me advising me to you. Just in case this clip makes it to you. You're a veteran. We love what you do. They are calling you a skit maker. You were making movies when these guys were in diapers. And now they are calling you a skit maker. You should know better not to respond to any of this.
Speaking of diapers, right? This is what she came out to say again because there's a whole lot of back and forth between VDM, Shehu, and Queen Mother. Now she said, VDM, that's Very Dark Man's mother, did not try. She did not raise a human being. Instead, let's go on. If I see her one-on-one, I will slap her.
This is where you get to go into the mud, and now you are now in the mud with the mud.
Even from the initial video, if you watch from that first video, where when he started talking, he said the reason why he's even dragging her now was because she insulted his mother.
But the truth is this, she should log out. Except you can never tell. She's probably enjoying the attention too. Because, it's giving them...
You never really know.
So, except she's enjoying it. I would have tapped out.
Really
because
know.
you would never win. You want to be logical with someone who doesn't
Not
care about
logical.
logic.
Welcome
to the
logical.
club.
Let's go on a short break, guys. I know you're enjoying this whole thing because I am too. So hottest gossip is coming right after. Stay tuned.